Hello fellow commanders and welcome to another Strategic Command World War One with me, Bubblebox, and yep, I am really enjoying this game, as you can probably tell. I don't get too overexcited in my videos, but yeah, I'm enjoying this game a lot, and if you want to see more, please do make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, just to give me the incentive to continue uploading and editing and doing all the things you have to do to get these videos up on YouTube, so that I can take this one right through to the conclusion at the end of the war. Things are hotting up now. They're hotting up in the North Sea with all these naval stuff going on. They're hotting up over in the west with us moving over towards Ypres without trying not to take too much damage at the same time. The Russians, we're blockading the Russians in their ports, and they are kind of pushing us, but we're kind of putting a nice defence on over in the east for the Germans, as are the Austro-Hungarians, although they're struggling a little bit in places for manpower, etc. The Austro-Hungarians and German armies are moving in on the last Serbian stronghold of Uskub, which could go down this turn. Now, one thing I did forget to do at the end of the last episode, which I shall certainly do here, is place down my extra units. So we've got a sub for the Austro-Hungarians before we end the turn. And funnily enough, it says you can put it in Antivari, which is not one of our ports. It's still held by the enemy. I'm going to put it in there anyway and see what happens at the end of the turn, whether it gets kicked out. I hope it doesn't crash the game or anything, but that's a bit odd that I can put that in there. Shouldn't be able to do that, I don't think. I hold that port. We've also got a nice artillery piece for the Austro-Hungarians and for the Germans. I'm just wondering where I actually need it. In fact, for the Austro-Hungarians, I'll put this here so we can start pounding into Szczecin. And for the Germans, let's try and get this over near Ypres, so we can help us out over there. We'll put that over there in the west, and we've also got one infantry unit, which I think we need to start thinking about putting a lot more pressure on the Russians. So I think I might put it in here, and we can start thinking about getting down towards Warsaw and all these national morale objectives over in Poland, or what is soon to become Poland, of course. Right, anyway, so let's end the turn and see what the AI has up its sleeve. Serbian morale falls due to the loss of Niš, which we did take in the last turn, and as expected, Serbia moves its government to its its secondary capital. Commander of the High Seas Fleet, Admiral von Pol. To increase our strength in the Mediterranean, we could send a U-boat section via barge and rail to Pola in the Adriatic, from where it can use Austro-Hungarian bases to strike the enemy shipping. This will cost 50. Or we could send it to the Baltic in late April. So it's going to cost us 50 extra. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it. We could just let the Austro-Hungarians deal with that. I mean, I've got an extra submarine now, so actually, let's just check the notes on that. Saying yes to this could not only lead to us hitting enemy income, but it could also divert enemy naval resources away from the Atlantic. Yeah, but I think we need the subs in the North Sea at the moment to fight that big British. So I'm going to say no to that one, actually. I hope it doesn't hurt our Austro-Hungarian friends. Grand Vizier Said Halim Pasha. The Locust Blade drastically reduced food production around Jerusalem. They're going to ask for money, aren't they? If we do not act, there will be widespread hunger, blah blah blah. Providing emergency food supplies to enable the population to get through winter will cost 30 MPP. Saying yes will provide food and stop reducing national morale, whereas taking no will reduce. Well, that's a lot, 1,000. So we're going to have to, I think, say yes to that, because the Ottoman national morale, will check what it is at the moment in a second. Norway complains that Entente attacks on their merchantmen. Bulgaria takes an increase. Ah, cool. If we can get Bulgaria in the war nice and early, that'd be great. And Italy is moving towards getting mobilized as well. Some attacks on the oil fields down there. I've got to also remember to check for partisans, because I haven't done that yet. We've got some trench warfare development. I think that's developed our first tick in trench warfare for the Germans, so that's good. Germany develops industrial technology level 1. Trench warfare development as well for the Austrians. Spying intel there as well. Quite a lot of interdiction this time. 18 points of interdiction on one of our pathways there, one of our convoys, so we need to check that out. So I've already forgotten what I was going to do. Oh yeah, something to the Ottomans. Yeah, check partisans. I'm going to do that first actually. I'm going to forget, so I'm going to write that down. I'm going to check partisans and also convoy routes, because I think we can get the Germans to actually send the Austrians some of its MPPs, and I might do that just to get the Austro-Hungarian hunting down our subs, the Austro-Hungarian MPPs up a little bit to help them with their research. Yeah, they're definitely... I'm not too much worried about them hunting our subs here, because it keeps their ships off of the blockade points up there and stops them hacking away at the German national morale. You can see they've got a lot of destroyers, but we've got quite a few subs, and the main thing for us really is to try and get Norway into the war on our side so that we can use their bases, so we can get our subs resupplied and rearmed quicker than sending them all the way back to a German port. So yeah, lots and lots of destroyers. Now we have got a small fleet of Germans, including a couple of dreadnoughts down here, to try to take advantage of them attacking our subs, these destroyers, but I don't want to lose our dreadnoughts to a sudden attack because the Brits have got a big fleet up near the Scapa Flow of dreadnoughts, battleships and cruisers and all sorts of things. Anywho, back to the AI's move. So just reinforcing down there around Montenegro and Serbia. Should see some attacks in the west, I would think. Just going to move their ships around, restaging their fleets. It's a shame they didn't attack this other little submarine we've got down here, because they're much more within range of our little mini fleet we've got down there. They're actually moving away a lot of their subs back again. Oh, battleships appeared. I might be able to take a pot shot at that actually before I move my sub away. And a dreadnought. So there's three of their dreadnoughts are actually up in the north. So that might give the incentive to use my dreadnoughts further down south in the North Sea. So I know their dreadnoughts are a bit further away. Okay, so the Russians attacking into Ritz, which is under pressure actually, down to 3 health. So not the greatest. Ooh. It's going to go down if I'm not careful. That is not good actually. It's not a national morale point though, so it's not a disaster, and we're going to lose this German unit here. So that's a core down for the Germans. I might have overstretched myself a little bit in the west. Got a bit carried away in the last turn, but we'll see. Our core here is getting attacked, but I kind of stuck that out there on purpose to get attacked anyway. I'm not too worried about losing these little detachments. We can replace them with cores later in the game. Cavalry attack towards the Austrians by the Russians. Some defensive artillery. Oh, they're attacking. Oh, okay, they've attacked our sub. Okay, I didn't think of that. So they've attacked our sub that's in their port. That's just crazy. Okay. So I shouldn't have deployed it in there now. It's taken some damage, but hey ho, what can you do? Yeah, right. The Russians moving around units in the east. Also remember to try and... I might move these Marines over to try to kind of take a port somewhere maybe from the Russians. Okay, so now they're just thinking. They're doing their naval thing again like they always do. Just takes a little bit of time for the AI to process those moves. Come on, come on, come on. Also, I was thinking of maybe live streaming the Central Power, sorry, the Entente. I'm going to keep the Central Powers, this one, to YouTube. I was thinking of maybe doing a live stream with the Entente. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I could also put it up on YouTube, I guess, after I've live streamed it. Secret talks with Italian diplomats takes place in London. Yeah. Italy's going to go fast towards the Entente now. Portugal's also swinging towards the Entente slightly. Entente naval units blockade, yep, the normal blockades. Venezuelan soldier of Fortune Rafael de Nogales Mendez joins the Ottoman army. Oh, that's nice. Charlie Chaplin stars in The Tramp. Pancho Villa is defeated at the Battle of Calaya in Mexico. Of course, the Mexican thing, the Mexicans, the Germans, later on in the war, the Germans sent a telegram to Mexico, or sent a message to Mexico, which was intercepted by British Secret Service, asking the Mexicans actually to invade America. And that was one of the things that I think it was, who was the American president at the time? Was it, I can't remember, but he certainly used that as to help, not solely, but to help justify the American entrance into the war. That's going to be much later on though. We lost one corps, that was in the west. That's all the usual stuff, and we've still got some more stuff to put down. We've got a fighter at last, that's going to definitely go into the west, and another destroyer. I'm going to stick that fighter over in the west so that I don't forget. We'll put that kind of there, I think, and we'll have this destroyer again to keep building our fleet over here on this side of the and our rest of our fleet of course is over here. Right, I think that's all those put down. So let's start off with the fleet, shall we, like we normally do. Now we've got lots of destroyers hanging around. We've got this sub up here which is completely surrounded, but could do a bit of an attack before he tries to skedaddle out of there. He's only on 3 supply, but will do 3 damage here to one of the dreadnoughts, so we'll do that. Boom. And then we've got to get him out and away from danger. He might take damage, but he didn't, so that's cool. So we did a little bit of damage to one of their dreadnoughts. Now they've got 3 dreadnoughts and one of their battleships up there, which is quite a long way from down here, so I'm tempted to actually send my small force here forward, and I can still protect it with my yeah, let's do that. Let's try and see if this ship's still here actually. No, that ship's gone, so we'll creep our way up here checking for enemy. So let's send forward one of our dreadnoughts first to attack this one. I'm hoping we'll be able to take these 2 French ships out. Yeah, that's one down. Boom. Okay, so we should be able to take that other one down, I think. Oh, hello, what's happened here? Oh, we actually bumped into a British is that a cruiser? I think that's a cruiser. Oh, that's a destroyer. Okay, well we'll take that for sure. Nice. And I'll maybe bring one up from down here somewhere. I'd like to use this one to attack this French guy maybe. Let's see, how far back can we go? Can we use this one? That won't reach. We want to get this guy out anyway, so we're going to send this out. And then... no. We can send this guy up. No, that's not worth it. We'll send him up to scout a little. No, well, I should have. Ah, damn it! I should have reinforced him. Leave him for a second. Now, I think we're just not gonna go too crazy. Let's just satisfy ourselves to take this one out. Yeah. I shouldn't have moved this sub. Let's send it back. Right, now we've got to kind of. Actually, I could. That's on no supply. That definitely needs to go back. Have we got any high supply? That's on. So this is on 10. I'm wondering if we can take a pot shot at this. No, it's just not worth it, is it? We need to send this guy out then. I'm going to send this guy. Oh no! They're all over the place up there, aren't they? At least it'll stop that guy blockading. So let's send this one to there, and then let's kind of. Keep these guys round and about to protect our dreadnoughts. So I'm going to send this guy down to there. Yeah, I'm just going to send these just to protect my dreadnoughts. This one needs to go back though because he's on really low supply. Oh, I've got my dreadnought here as well. That one needs to be protected. So let's just send that there. That will protect that dreadnought. That one's out. Yeah, that's about that, I think. Yeah, that's about it. I could move this one. I'll just send that again, just to there, in case we need it. And then that's kind of it, I think. I don't want to be spending MPPs buffing up my ships just yet. These guys are all just kind of blockading ports. Right then, let's get down to Serbia. And, oh, let's sort out these shipping first. I'm going to send this guy actually out a bit. I think that this is going to open up again now that the summers are upon us nearly. So we're going to put that there. And then we're going to put this one in there. Let's try to get some interdicting done there. And I might even keep trying to blockade this port as well. Yeah, now then, we need to keep attacking Serbia. We might be able to take Serbia out this turn if we can just get Ushkib out of there. So we've got to think now. I don't think the bombers are going to reach. No, they're not. In fact, it's raining anyway, so we can't use the bombers. So that's a 3-1. That's a 3-1 as well. Let's start attacking with the German. And then we'll hit with our Austrian friend here. And then... he's nearly down, isn't he? We'll just finish off with the... I'll move this one back to there. We'll bring this Austrian unit down. Let's finish that off. Now then, I'm not sure... I'll probably move on with the German unit. Now we've still got a Bitola, but I think that's pretty much it for the Austrians. I don't think they're going to... So the Serbians, I think they'll probably surrender now. But we need to get these guys out. Is this Albania or Montenegro? This is Montenegro. This is Albania down here, isn't it? Yeah. So this is, they've got to get the Montenegrins out. So let's bombard a little bit. Shame I can't bomb first. I've only got one shell. So that's not going to really work, is it? I can hit here though. So let's hit that. Oh, I can actually... Oh, I should have used my artillery, look. Let's just go and finish it off. We've got a 10 strength unit here. So that's Peck down. That's another national morale objective. And let's move a unit onto there. And do a little bit of an attack there as well. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. We'll attack this guy as well. And I think we're kind of running out now, but I think that's going to be the end of the Ottomans. Not the Serbians. So I think I'm going to start getting my planes and my artillery. Well, I'll leave them here for one more turn. Send the planes south a little bit. Yeah, I'll leave them there for one more turn. Maybe try and get... I can't move that. Let's move that a bit closer. Yeah, we'll leave them there for one more turn. Move this one down, maybe. I'm hoping they're just going to like capitulate and surrender at the end of this turn, or the beginning of the next episode. So we'll see. Okay, so that's that done. That's that done. All right, so let's move up. Let's finish the Austrians off first. So again, they're still defending a little bit against the Russians up here. That might be worth it if I can get another decent unit in position there. I could move this one, so let's hit there. Boom. Okay. Oh, I don't take any damage back actually, so that's okay. Yeah. Should we move across and have another shot? No, I'm going to just keep upgrading my Austrian units and getting that research done. Let's reinforce here. Going to reinforce this one so we've got another 10 pointer when we need it. And we'll reinforce... Actually, it might be worth... No, I'm just going to reinforce. I know this looks really defensive, but I just want to get all the research going for the Austrians and get the diplomacy things going as well. That's why I'm being a little bit overcautious. So we're going to spend the rest on research. We've only got a few more we can spend, so we've got the infantry warfare going. We need to just keep the industrial technology going, I think. Yeah, let's put another tick into that. And we can do one more small research. Wave of warfare, we could put another one into naval warfare, maybe. Yeah, let's put one more into naval. Yeah, put one more into... Oh, insufficient funds, really? we're down to 62. Okay, let's put one more into trench warfare then. And that basically uses all their points up. So that's the Austro-Hungarians done. Now we're on to the Germans. Okay, let's do this front first. Now then, we're going to continue to defend here, but I'm thinking of getting these guys up to Danzig, which I'm going to do. And then I don't think I can do it this turn. Yeah, next turn we'll get them on an amphibious transport and we're going to send them over to Riga and see if we can take Riga down. So we're going to continue kind of to do them as much damage as we can really. So we've got a 4 damage there and a 2 damage there. So let's hit with the 4 damage here. Nice. We can take out this core. If they don't retreat, it should take them out. So they're down. That's nice. Took a bit of damage, but he's well protected. I don't think I can entrench there, no. But we're fairly okay there. These are looking a bit weak. Probably, rather than attack, I should probably buff these up. But that's just so tempting, isn't it? I mean, I could... No, I can't move these across. Now, I'm going to reinforce for this turn. Here. All 3 of these. And it means they'll be able to attack next turn. And I'm going to leave these as they are. For now, I might come back and reinforce them if I've got a few points left. That's worth a bit of an attack. If they do damage this time, I kept losing last time. Right, okay, that's cool. I'm wondering whether to move these up to do a little bit of an attack into Katowice. It's probably worth it, you know, because they're yeah, I think Ostrava's protected now, so we'll do a little bit of an attack there. Ooh, one left. Oh, shall I use these cavalry? Yeah, let's try and finish that off. At least that'll be another core out of the way and we can move on to that industrial complex. Hope preferably with our high point value there. We'll use him. I'm not going to be able to entrench him. And I'll move this one. I'll move this one in behind. Okay, so that's an industrial complex taken. So that's cool. That's that done. Let's move to the western front. We were attacking EP11, which is where we lost one of our units, but if I trade a bit with them and I win on the trades, I'm not too worried about that. And we've got this artillery piece now. We can move up to Antwerp. Oh, kind of. Try to move up to Antwerp eventually, and then we might, if we get a big artillery piece in here with lots of shells plus an aircraft to support, we might be able to take EP11. But as it is now, it's going to be fairly well dug in, so we're just going to have to kind of try to push in around it a little bit. I mean, that's nice, that is actually. We need to get rid of this guy as well. Let's try to get rid of this guy. That's done there. If I can pull this one back. Have I got stuff to replace it? I haven't really, have I? No, the 10s are all down here. But I can pull, if I pull this one back, I'm going to send this one up. We're going to finish this one off. Actually, we'll finish it. Yeah, we'll finish that off with this guy. Right, okay, that's that done. And then we're going to hit this British unit. Okay. Takes us down to 7. That's not brilliant. I can't get another unit in there. I can get this guy in. Yeah, let's move that back to there. We'll move this guy into there. I will do another attack. I'm just worried we're going to lose another corps. He's retreated. Okay, let's just leave it there, I think. But I want to get this artillery piece getting over towards Antwerp. So let's just move it down to there for now. Now then, this guy's out on a limb as well, actually. No, let's not do that. We need to get a decent unit in there and get this guy out. He can do a shoot and scoot. If I pull this one right back, he can... I'll put this guy up to there, into that entrenched position. I'm just wondering if I shoot with this guy, if he can get back to Liège. Or back to there. Let's move that to there. Let's try it. Let's do a little attack on these Marines. British Marines, and hopefully he can skedaddle back a bit. Yeah, he can. Yeah, we'll put him to there. We'll leave that one there. Oh, that might have been a mistake. I could start shuffling these up. Let's shuffle up to there. I'm going to do a little bit of an attack into those Marines. Okay, I hope I'm not leaving myself open, that's all. And then we can try and get a 10 unit into there. And again, I will do a bit of an attack this time. We need to start being a little bit more aggressive. Got a bit of artillery fire coming at us. 2 down and 3 down. Not great. And then this guy's going to get some reinforcements. And then we'll put this guy onto the front line. Is this worth attacking? 2-2. Let's attack there. Yeah, we're taking too much damage here. Okay, so let's stop there. We need to get some 10s up here to reinforce next turn. It's all about this guy. Yep. This one, yeah. Oh, actually, what are the odds here? They're quite good, but I think I'm going to reinforce this one. I could entrench him, but I think I'm going to reinforce, and this one. So we've got some good strength 10s up here now. And down here we've got strength 10 there. We'll just move this one forward a little bit. Got a strength 10 here, we can move into Liège, ready for action. And I haven't been able, unfortunately... Oh, can I swap those? I can. Okay, let's swap those. So that's about it. That's our bomber, which I haven't actually used. Oh, it's raining anyway. I've got my fighter there now as well, so that's cool. But we've got the recon bomber and we've got the artillery piece, so we can move, try and get to move on Ypres in the next few turns. So that's kind of that. Research I think is probably pretty much done for the Germans. So, oh no, I can afford one more research I think. Let's keep going on the industrial technology, I think, for the Germans. That's 3 ticks into industrial technology. Still not maxed out. We could put one more into trench warfare, which I think I'll do. And then the rest of their points, have I finished my diplomacy for the Germans? They've still got 1 chit left, which we're going to put into Norway. Yep. Okay, and we need to start putting the chits from Austria-Hungary into Norway as well. While I'm thinking about it, we're just going to go quickly to the... I don't know if a lot of people know about this little thing, but you can go to war maps into convoys and you can change some of the amounts you give to people. So for example, this is the one I want to change. Germany supplies to Austro-Hungary. We can give them a bunch of our MPPs just to get them moving, because they're not really getting enough at the moment. So I'm going to gift them some from Germany each turn for a while. I might take that back later, but we're going to be gifting Austro-Hungarians some MPPs each turn for a while. We've still got 42 points, so, and our research is maxed and our diplomacy is maxed, and now we can concentrate on units. Alrighty, so let's reinforce some dudes over here. We'll reinforce that one. Can I elite reinforce? No. These are all moved. We'll give this one a little bit of a reinforce. And we'll keep just moving these across to there. Put that one in there. Let's see. How many points have I got left? 24. I'm just going to keep those 24. No, not. No, I'm going to reinforce this artillery piece. Yes. Okay. So that's kind of spends all that. So it's just the Ottomans now. So the Ottomans' main thing that they're going to be doing is attacking the British in Egypt and defending against the Russians in the Caucasus. So we're going to pull this one back because he is exhausted. And in fact, rather than attack here, it's probably better for me to just reinforce these guys for this turn, because we did a bit of attacking last turn, weren't over successful. So we're just going to reinforce the front line there for the Ottomans. We'll leave that leader there. Everything else is looking pretty good over here. We can't really attack because we haven't got the supply down here. We need a leader here before we can attack, or even 2 before we can manage to get Basra back with the Ottomans. Now here we've got a bit of a problem for the... This guy is slightly screwed. I'm wondering whether to let Riza go and just try to defend, move this unit up and to Trabzon. We've got to hold on to Trabzon because it's a national morale objective. So I might let Riza go and then move this into there because we've got to hold on to Trabzon basically. So we're going to do that. I know we're not dug in now, but I think we're going to let that one go just for tactical purposes. It'd be nice to get this one up here to help out because it's up there that they're pushing. So I'm going to move my leader a little bit closer up there. Yeah, so that you can start to help these units. So that's that. As far as the rest of the Ottomans are concerned, we're going to check out if we can do another diplomacy point for them. We've got one chit left, which we're going to put into Norway, of course. So that's all the German and Ottoman diplomacy chits done. That's 40% chance per turn for Norway to turn now. So hopefully we'll get some movement on that. I think that is going to be about it for this turn. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. We'll be trying to move on Ypres. We'll be continuing to do battle with the British Navy, and hopefully, well, when eventually the Russian Navy shows itself, we can do some battle with them. Unfortunately, I've put these 3 mines here now, so I can't even sneak through and have a look. Well, it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, that's it. And we'll see if the Serbians defend. Thanks you very much for watching. Please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more and ring the bell for notifications. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.